So, I probably should do a bit of an introduction.
Oh yeah, true.
But anyway, this is my friend Andrew Colley. For those of y'all that don't know or didn't see the first podcast we did about a year and a half ago, or was
Yeah.
it a year and a half ago?
It might have been more, man.
It was in December.
Yeah,
I know that. It was during the winter.
it wasn't this December, so
No,
it
so
had
yeah,
at
it was
least
a year and a
be-
half ago.
Yeah,
It was right after you had both your surgeries.
yeah. So that was like two, a year and a half.
Yeah, so a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
roughly. And Colley and I go way back via cross country
Freshman year?
camp.
Freshman year.
Your freshman year.
Yeah.
It wasn't my freshman year. It was like my 10th freshman year, I think, of college.
You were still in college.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What year did you start?
09?
Oh, no. Okay. I can't keep all of you straight.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's like-
Ryan this year.
I barely know this. I just know she's over 18.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hopefully. She looks like she's still 17.
Yeah. She gets carded all the time. Or
Yeah.
kids, or she'll have like her, because she's a high school coach. And so she'll have
Yeah.
like high school stuff on. And they'll be at meets and they'll like, you need to send your coach over to get the packet. You can't get the packet. She's like, I am the coach. Like when she's like checking in the team. She's like, no, I'm the coach. And they're like, oh, you don't look old enough to be a coach.
Yeah.
She's like, you see all these gray hairs coming out of my fucking head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a coach.
I'm a coach. Something about teaching seems to give people gray hairs for some reason.
Teaching and
Coaching,
presidency.
not Trump. He's not got a damn gray hair in his head.
That's true.
Don't know how. 73 years old, no gray
Yeah.
hair,
Yeah.
or however old he is. But yeah, so we go way back. I interviewed you right after your two surgeries that you had.
Yeah.
Which I guess, long story short, you had two giant hooks cut in the back of your legs, and
Yeah.
it pulled your veins out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
And prop them up,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, they they like just cut it open, like folded it out, and then just did their little magic.
You
Put
can
it back in. Oh
You
yeah.
saw the scars.
Oh yeah, they don't look as good now.
Yeah, wiggly, wiggly.
Yeah. But
6 weeks apart because it's super invasive.
yeah,
Right.
terrible. And yeah,
It's called entrapment.
And popliteal artery entrapment
Okay.
syndrome. Yeah.
I know it was entrapment something. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
You would think with all of my medicals that I could.
I know, but there's just like for some reason they make everything so complicated.
Yeah.
But
At least they haven't changed the name of yours. They changed the name of mine during the middle of my, like halfway into.
It's like what?
Well, it became socially unacceptable to have a disease named after a Nazi doctor,
Yeah.
so they changed the name of it.
Screw Nazis.
Yeah,
Nazis.
yeah, the Nazis, just killing some Nazis,
Nazis.
some Nazis,
Yeah.
some old Nazis. The last time we chatted, you had been on the shelf for a while.
Yeah. I was like, well, I had ran the year prior, but it was so bad. So I was like on the shelf, or like the kid that they let play, but they're just like, just go run around in the corner and
Like
don't
me too.
interfere.
The last couple of years, they're like
Yeah.
still kind of letting you into races,
Yeah.
but
They're like, just don't fuck everything.
yeah, they'll screw this up.
Yeah. But yeah, then like shortly after, started the ball rolling.
And
I think it was like, I think I did like the U.S. half champs in May, so like half a year.
Yeah, it was about
Yeah.
6 months later.
Yeah, and then
That was in Pittsburgh, right?
yeah, Ryan Hogan,
Dude, I
the
love that.
man.
So the first year I ran the Liberty Mile
Yeah,
was his first year as like elite athlete coordinator or whatever,
nice.
and he was like 19 years old or something. He was
Yeah.
barely out of college. He was like 23, I think.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
Is
love
he
that
older
dude.
than me? Still, he acts way older than me.
No, well, that's just because he has a job. Yeah.
Well, he acts older than you too.
Oh yeah, this
It's
is
not
saying
hard to
that's
act
not,
older than us.
it's not saying much when where was it? Was it? I feel like was it me, you, and Craig that were somewhere, and I was like, "What's our collective age right now?" Like,
Probably 15.
yeah, the collective average of our age is
Yeah, like if like 5-year-olds
maturity.
could make boob jokes.
Yeah.
It's like you have to get the maturity of someone who knows what boobs are. But
Yeah.
still operates at even lower.
Yeah, but still operates at like you're like a sixth grade. Like
Yeah.
you kind of understand what that stuff is, but
Yeah.
you
But
don't really know what it is.
Yeah, and then guys are. I feel like guys make wiener jokes from like 3 years old and.
Yeah, so that was a conversation Ryan and I had like a year or two ago because like she teaches middle school boys, and of course that's when they discovered that they can do fun things with their private parts.
Yeah.
And she had to yell at a bunch of them because they were like seeing how far away from the urinal they could pee. Of course, they're just making a mess.
It's like, but do you know how far they got?
Yeah. I was like, well, how far? Because that's all that matters.
I need you to share with me this, and I will go back and
Yeah. I'm going to go back and beat it. Where's the line? I know they've drawn a line somewhere in there. They've got a mark somewhere in there of what the record is.
Did you give them some tape?
Yeah. And like hitting each other in the dick, like doing that. Like they started doing that, and she's like, I don't get it. It's just like not funny. I was like, I did that to Colley like yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was like the conversation that we had. I was like,
what we do.
I'm 30 and I did that yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's never gonna not be funny.
Yeah.
It's never gonna not be funny.
Yeah.
So,
I have a friend who's a
Be the-
middle school teacher, and
nursing home and like
good God.
oh no.
The other thing I heard is big in middle schools now is since they all have cell phones, sending pics.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. I don't like to think about that, but
It's messed up.
I'm glad I'm not a kid now.
Yeah, I would
Like
be terrible.
I'm glad I grew up. I mean, shoot, smartphones weren't even a thing really until I was in.
Yeah, Blackberries were big.
Yeah, but like, I remember my first couple of years I went through it.
You probably didn't have a smartphone there.
Oh no! I didn't have a smartphone until 2013, I think. 2012,
Yeah,
2013.
that's about when I got mine too, I think.
But like, I had roommates. We didn't even have text messages.
Really?
Yeah, and we weren't allowed to text Coach Paxton at all. Like, he would flip out.
Yeah,
now it's
kids
like
text.
Yeah, now all that's. I mean,
coaches.
at High Point, that's all we literally do is text them and email them occasionally.
I used to have the juke, like Remy. Do you remember Remy's juke?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing was sweet. It's like a switchblade.
Yeah, it's like yeah. It was just like
Yeah, that one's cool. I'm getting all your texts now.
all my texts from earlier today,
From like 3 hours ago.
3 hours ago. But thankfully, there was not cameras present my first couple of years of college.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
some
gosh.
physical pictures of some things I think somewhere that somebody might have, but there's
Oh yeah.
like people just didn't care. I mean, you had to like go out of your way to carry a camera with you.
Yeah.
A couple people had like digital cameras.
Yeah.
But like that was a process.
Or like remember the ones you'd take and like turn into Walmart or Target, and then they develop your photos for you. Oh yeah. Disposable cameras.
There are disposable. There are yeah.
That was a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember how we got on this subject.
Ryan Hogan.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Ryan Hogan. I was like, how do we get down this path? Yeah, I actually like watching Ryan like kind of grow all those races in Pittsburgh.
It's pretty sweet. He does a really good job.
Has been awesome. So shout out to Ryan Hogan. We love you. I did tell him if I ever did do a marathon, it would have to be, of course, in Pittsburgh.
He's the half. Half's pretty fun too.
Yeah, problem is it's like during the middle of like when I'm running a mile.
That's true.
1500.
It's like May.
Yeah. Maybe when I'm done.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm done.
Yeah.
We'll see though.
Yeah, then you're gonna be like, no, that's too far.
That's
I
too
don't want to
far.
do that. That's
Ryan Woods has been trying to talk me into doing Spartan stuff.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I think I have
The knack.
I don't know the physical knack, but like Tyler and I, when we were growing up, would like do that kind of stuff all over our swing set.
Oh yeah.
You know,
like
you turn your swing
obstacle
set
courses.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
turned your swing set into an obstacle course. Like you're trying to go across the top of it. You're climbing upside down. You're like swinging back and forth between the swings.
So much fun. Yeah, we never had a swing set. We just would like go into the woods. Then
Well, we didn't have
be gone
well,
like 6 hours and then come back.
we didn't have woods, I guess, that close. We had like with the farm that was over there, so we could ride our bikes around.
Nice.
But we played bike tag in the neighborhood.
That's pretty cool.
That was fun.
We would.
We destroyed so many. I think I had one like $90 Walmart Huffy bike that we probably did $400 worth of repairs to over the years.
Yeah.
Like bending frames from like or wheel frames and stuff, and like slamming each other, and trying to bunny hop bikes that were not meant to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, seeing like the biggest curb you could bunny hop off of.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those were the days.
They were the days. Freedom. Yeah, bike was that first taste of freedom.
Yeah, because you could like, I think we used to like ride our bikes in the summer to 7-Eleven and get Slurpees, but it's like a haul, like 5 miles, 6 miles, which when you're young,
Yeah, when you're young, that's far.
is very far. And then you have to go on like a major road too, which is like,
That's super sketchy.
yeah, like parents can't know about that, or I guess my parents knew. They didn't really care. But nowadays, no one's biking on main roads.
Well, no.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. And now, like, for that kind of stuff, they'll, like, arrest parents and stuff. Like, you didn't know where your kid was at. Stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so we're talking about Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yeah.
How about I'm trying to
Pittsburgh
I'm trying to retrace myself. So you're in the half, and
Yeah.
you were third?
Yeah, I got third.
Third there behind
It was
Derek
like,
and Stinson?
yeah, it was like 4 seconds between me and Derek and 2 seconds between me and Parker.
Okay.
So it came down right there at the end. Downhills, man. I suck at downhills.
Do you?
Not
gotta
anymore.
Not anymore.
But I used to suck at them.
You got to let yourself go.
Yeah, you just gotta like not
Running
hold
tip.
back at all.
Yeah, you can't hold back. You actually are wasting more energy when you hold yourself back because you're braking.
Yeah,
And
and your quads light up, and hip flexors.
so you gotta get forward.
Yeah, so
Just let yourself go.
better at that now. But yeah, that was like the first good race I think I had in like 5 or 6 years.
Since U.S. Cross, maybe?
Probably since U.S. Cross. And I didn't even have that great of a race at U.S. Cross, but I did.
It was good enough to make the world team.
I got on the team, which was good, but I like
And your world cross race.
was terrible. We talked about that in the last.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, the poop.
The poop.
Um,
Somewhere in the middle of China.
yeah, there's a Chinese couple in South China that will talk
The
for
whole-
generations about how the American runner pooped in front of them 2 times.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah, we're just constructing this really bizarre narrative for Americans in South China.
I mean, it's probably not the worst thing they've seen an American do.
This is probably true.
Or heard about.
Yeah.
Probably not the worst, but what do we know? What do we know? But yeah, so then, since then though, you've pretty much been on a
Yeah,
tear.
I've been good. Yeah, I had a full season. Had some races where I definitely should have stopped a few races prior. Like the season was just too long.
Okay.
But yeah, ran a few races. In DC, ran Cherry Blossom, did okay.
Is that the one you won?
I ran Lawyers Have Heart 10K,
Okay.
and I won that one against a bunch of Kenyan guys. That was really fun, because they don't mess around.
I know I had this lady that I know in DC was like, this really pretty long haired guy just won some race here. And I was just like, I kind of like shrugged it off.
Yeah.
And then she started like describing him. And she's like, I think they said he was from North Carolina or something. I was like, what? And then I thought she was just like making something up. And I went and looked up results and I was like, oh, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a good one. And then I ran the first marathon at CIM off of like
December last year, right?
Yeah, 75 miles a week. And
I had
2 marathon long runs.
I had heard this. I had heard this rumor
Yeah, like I didn't
that you had been running very little.
train for the marathon really. I just ran because my mileage after the surgery was only like 65 to 70 miles a week. And then I ran half champs, finished my season, and then started the build up for CIM.
I'm running more than
75. I think my max was like 78 miles a week during that build up, and I
ran this past winter.
Yeah.
I had 4 or 5 weeks over 100.
Yeah.
This past
No,
winter.
I didn't get
That's
there.
me running the mile.
Yeah. And because I was training for a half in Valencia that didn't go as great as I would have liked, but that broke up the sequence, and then so I didn't do any marathon long runs before November 1st for the
CIM.
for CIM. So I ended up only getting 2 marathon long runs in.
How far were those?
I think one was 23 and the other was like 21.
So when y'all do them up here, because training for the marathon up here is a little, I don't want to say tricky, but you don't just have tons of places where you've got incredible places to train, but when you're going that far and you're trying to replicate terrain of what you're going to be running on,
yeah,
it's not as easy.
Yeah, I think we did it at Todd most of the time. Just like 10 mile stretch. Yeah.
Speed waiting on us, Todd.
Yeah.
Railroad grade road.
And so we did that.
I'm pretty sure I've run faster tempo runs on that than I did my 8K PR. I'm pretty sure I have 5 mile tempo runs out there faster.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Or the last 5 miles of a 10 mile progression and I'm getting dropped by all of y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, we roll out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's mainly where we did them. That or Watauga River Road, which can get a little rocky in places, but it still works.
Watauga River Road, that's my favorite road. Yeah. It's my favorite place to run.
Oldest, the New River, right?
The New River is the oldest river in the United States, or
I think it's the world.
Or the world?
Like the area surrounding the New River is the oldest geological area that still exists today. Like all the other old places have been buried, but that under like the tectonic plates and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But that's a bit like the Appalachians and the Blue Ridge Mountains are supposed to be like the oldest mountains on the planet.
I do know that.
And then the New River area is supposed to be some of the oldest dirt on the planet. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what people tell me, and I feel like it's cool, so I say it is.
I'll ask Kershio.
Yeah, he would know.
He's a Boone historian.
Yeah.
But he also happens to be a college coach, but he's really a Boone historian.
Yeah.
That dabbles into collegiate coaching.
Yeah. He, I saw him the other day. Honked at me.
Yeah.
But
well, y'all now have Tristan.
Tristan, yeah.
She's pulling double duties, right? Because she's helping coach at App too.
Yeah, she's assistant coach at App. And
I'm glad she's here.
Me too.
The mountain. She's a mountain girl.
Yeah.
She need to get out of Raleigh.
Yeah.
I know she ran well there, but
Yeah. She'll run really well here. But so I only did those two, and then I ended up running 2:15 something. I don't even know what the seconds were at CIM.
31.
Something like that.
I don't know. I'm just making it.
That works. and like I was pretty disappointed because I wanted to run a lot faster, and my teammates crushed
your two
it.
teammates crushed. They both ran 2:13.
Yeah, got third and fourth.
Third and fourth.
Shout
out Josh and Joe.
Josh Izuski,
Izuski,
and Joe Still. But they crushed it, so of course I was a little jelly. But I just used it as fuel, and then I tried to hit some mileage, and it worked.
And then you flipped the script on home.
And then it worked. Well, yeah. Well, I
6 months later.
Yeah, 6 months later, I ran grandma's and ran like 2:12:13, I think. That's
what's sticking out in my head.
Yeah, and I might
almost
be wrong
won.
I never remember the seconds. Yeah, I almost won. Gosh, I like.
Did you how? Because like trying to watch that live.
Yeah.
The announcers were doing a phenomenal job, but the problem was is like what the people were announcing was not also what the video coverage was. They had no control over what was being shown.
Yeah.
And so like at one point in time, like you had started reeling that guy in and it was getting really close, and I'm like watching a TV announcer with no audio because I'm not hearing what she's saying. I'm watching a TV announcer.
Yeah.
Like news personality lady sit in like a blow up thing on the side of the course. And I'm like, what is going like?
Yeah. And well, it was complicated because I like got to mile. Josh was in the race until mile 16, and he did like a great job of just keeping us in the locked in
the pocket.
Yeah, and we got
so that's like 2:12, like 5:05,
5:02.
5:02.
I went through. I think I left him around 15-ish, and I felt really good. And then right around I had a bottle at 15, 19, and 24. I took the bottle at 15.
What you got in that bottle?
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea with a pinch of salt. Actually, though, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Good old Southern boy here. And I like got past 15, took the bottle, was ready to go, got to mile 19, and I was like, I just took one at 15, I'll be fine. And then like immediately at 20, I started getting some cramps. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait till 22. Grab my bottle, get to mile 22, no bottle. They didn't put my bottle out. I was pissed. So then I was like, all right, well, can't do anything about this now.
You should have ganked somebody else's. I would gank somebody else's bottle.
I thought about it, but I like legit stopped to look for my bottle because I was like, I need this now because I'm cramping in my calf. And I couldn't find it, so I just like tried to find whatever I could on the course, like people handing out. And I got water every time. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, all right, just make it to 24. You got another bottle there for whatever good it'll do. Probably nothing. But it'll
light your brain up. If there's any sugar or anything you got, it perks your brain up.
So I at least got my 24 bottle. And then, but the cramp didn't really subside in time. So I just kind of was like riding that line of cramping hard and like still running hard. Because my last 2 miles were like, I think 5:25-ish. And like if I hadn't been on that, I think I could have kept going at like 4:55 pace. Because I had a good amount of 4:55s there in like the 15 to 20. But almost got him.
Just banging out, because that dude went out so hard.
I know he did. He went out in like 62, I think.
Yeah, he was
63.
Flying.
And
by yourself too, because he was so far. Like it wasn't like, I mean, obviously.
No one went with him.
Yeah, nobody went with him.
No.
At that marathon, like it's not. It was at London where he went to a 62 and he's like 2 minutes back.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
He was way up on everybody, and you're like, well, this dude's about to run 2:05, or he's gonna crash and burn hard.
Yeah.
But you crash and burn hard.
Yeah, I was so close. It's like 15
Yeah, I didn't know your
seconds, I
line.
think.
I didn't see all your
10
splits,
seconds.
so I didn't know you missed a bottle, and I also didn't know
Yeah,
those last 2 miles were.
should have taken that 19 bottle. Would change some things.
But I mean, it's your second.
Learn something too.
Yeah, it's.
You know.
Ryan and I were actually talking about this the other day. Success can oftentimes be a terrible teacher
Yeah, for sure.
because if you don't know what you need to learn,
Then
right?
you don't. Yeah, if you're winning every time, you're not learning anything.
Yeah, and
It's like spoiled kids.
yeah, yes, just like spoiled kids. Or I think one of the worst things, and I've seen this a ton in coaching, is a coach has success with somebody early,
Mm-hmm.
right? 25, 26, 28 years old, and
Yeah.
a new young coach, and they have success with one athlete or one team,
Yeah.
and they think that that's like the way to do things.
Yeah.
And they might have just gotten lucky. It could have just been a perfect storm situation,
Yeah,
or whatever.
whatever. Pigeonhole.
And I've seen that happen with a large number, unfortunately, a large number of coaches over the years. And all you do is, and the way to tell this, unfortunately, is you hear them refer to that
One person.
or that one person
Yeah.
all the time. It's not
Yeah.
like they have a laundry list like your college coach or my college coach, where they can like point to consistent things that they've done.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
They've
year
seen
in,
every type of athlete.
yeah, year in, year out, success. Now there's been peaks and valleys in there for sure,
Yeah.
but like, it's like, well, if they haven't done anything in X, Y number of years, it's like,
Yeah.
they can oftentimes do that. And my dad, and I think it was always good too to see from my coaching career and like stuff, to like see my dad, because he has had the opportunity to coach some phenomenal athletes, and people
Yeah.
would ask him about things that he was doing, and he would always just be like, man, I just drive the bus. Like, I just get him there.
Yeah.
Like, he was never caught up in the ego of the X's and O's, or thinking that he knew so much about it. And he was just always, because I'd ask him stuff like Angelina,
Yeah. Yeah.
coaching that I was doing.
Yeah.
Just wind them up and let them go.
Yeah.
And when there's no ego attached to it like that, I think it's a very valuable lesson for people to see.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you're doing you're built up for grandmas,
Yeah.
you actually ran more.
Yeah, I hit like 100.
Seems to be a magical number for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because it's a lot of running or.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few weeks where I'd hit like 80, and a few weeks where I'd hit where I'd get a couple longer workouts in the long run just happened to be in the same week, and I'd end up hitting like 110. But then so it just like varied. It was all off of like how I felt. Just focusing on like making sure I'm not too tired or too worn out. Just rolling, running, having fun.
Having fun's a big part.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know that, there was times that a lot of it wasn't fun.
Yeah. It sucks when it's not fun.
Yeah, it does. It really
It's the
does.
worst.
Because I was explaining to somebody the other day, unfortunately for me, 2016, I was white knuckling so much of it.
Yeah.
I was just
Frustrated.
yeah, and it's just because you're forcing it,
Yeah.
right? And that's the one thing now that I do a lot better job of is, there's certainly times I don't want to go run, but
Yeah.
but as far as enjoying the day to day grind of training really hard,
Yeah.
it's a lot more enjoyable now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but it seems to be
It's
good.
good. No, it's good.
It seems to be good when you don't have to force it.
Yeah.
You don't.
The
you
guys
kinda
have the most fun.
Yeah, and you can let things come to you.
Yeah.
For sure. So that was June was grandma's.
Yeah, June 20
So you
something.
took some downtime, I assume.
Yeah, I took a little downtime. Went back home, saw the folks, then started build up, and being an idiot that I am, I was picking something up in the kitchen that was too heavy, and I what's it called? Herniated a disc in my spine.
You did that?
Yeah.
You know I did that.
Oh, you did?
I did that in February.
Oh my gosh, I did it too. Disc Brothers.
Well, where was yours?
L5.
Okay.
Low.
Yeah, I
Like
was
right
between.
next to the sacrum.
I was between L5 and S1.
Okay.
I think it's L5. The bottom.
L5's the bottom.
Yeah, so if L5 is the bottom, mine was between there and my sacrum.
Oh. Okay.
That junction.
Yeah.
And so, like, your legs kind of quit working when you did it. Did you
No, my back just started hurting so bad.
really?
Yeah, and then
I could hardly walk.
Really?
Mine was weird. A lot of it's got to do which way what
Yeah.
nerves get pressed on.
Yeah. I mean, my left leg, I could feel like tingly pain, like from the foot all the way to my hip. So that was probably the worst part about it.
Did you go to the doctor?
Yeah, I got one of those injections.
Oh, I didn't get an injection.
Yeah. They said it could heal on your own, but like
They gave me.
I didn't want to miss training.
Yeah, they gave
So
me.
miserable.
I was on 48 hours of bed rest
Mm-hmm.
where I just chilled, and then I was on Altergy.
Really? See, I missed 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks completely. No running. I tried running 1 week, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And that's when we got an MRI which MRIs, by the way, suck. They're so expensive. I mean, luckily I have the support of Zach, but dear God,
Oh yeah.
it's the most expensive picture you'll ever take. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, probably there's probably some crazy ass brain picture you can take.
Well,
That probably costs so much money.
that would be Kim Kardashian to be able to sell your
Oh,
pictures
that's
for that
true.
much money.
If you got a big butt, you could definitely take a more expensive picture.
Yeah, you could definitely take more expensive pictures than that. But
Did you know? I think some of them get paid like $500,000 Insta posts.
yeah, that's why
Just a cool half.
whatever it is, Kylie or whoever, I don't know. I don't.
One of them.
Yeah, is like the highest paid model of all time. It's because of Instagram. It's not
Yeah.
because like
She's not booking like Gucci campaigns.
yeah, it's not like Giselle where she was like
Yeah, just like a runway model or something.
Yeah, like-
but she's
legit runway highest
blowing
paid.
up Insta, making like top pro runner dollars
Yeah, top
for a whole year.
She's almost making
like top.
Yeah.
Maybe not top, but like A tier for sure.
For
sure.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't take much in their world to make more than that. I mean, my joke, the joke I love to tell about that is like my college teammate Bud Galloway.
Yeah.
Is out in Hollywood,
Yeah.
and in 2016 he filmed a commercial for
It's the one with the juggler.
the Juggler.
Yeah.
He
I
said,
remember.
and it was like it's like a Howard Johnson commercial. It's like a hotel commercial for some reason.
Yeah.
And he runs beside the principal actor in it, and because he gets so much time on it, and it was like a union commercial or whatever, and that the viewership of that commercial, he got like $30,000 or some shit from it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you made more money being a runner
In a commercial.
in 2016 than I did, and I was one of the best milers in the country.
Yeah.
At the time,
Yeah.
he made more money running than I did. From a one-day shoot. I've always said that, and he and I talked about this some of they need people that run all the time for those commercials. You don't realize it until you start really paying attention to it.
You probably have to take 30 takes.
Yeah, but it's one day
Yeah.
most of the time for a commercial or something like that.
You have to be running all day, basically, right?
Yeah, but we could give up. If you think about it this way, you could give up one day of training or 2 days of training a year to make a really good salary.
Yeah.
More than most people are making through their contracts.
Yeah. Just do some commercials. I'd
To do
love
some
to
commercials.
do some commercials.
So, Hollywood, you got 2 boys right here. If you need 2 homeless-looking men
Yeah.
that are really skinny,
Yeah. Do you need
but
one?
look great running,
Yeah, and maybe mistaken for a girl. So like, if you do a blurry shot, I could totally play a girl runner.
oh yeah, put you in a pair of buns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sports bra.
I'm trying to catch it. Trying to catch it.
Keep it going. 2019 is the year of the growth.
Is it? I noticed a lot of y'all got a lot of flow going on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you've always
It's
had.
forever.
You're OG.
But
You're
I
OG.
think most of the team, everyone except for Matt, is going long.
What?
He's afraid it looks too bushy. He says it grows out. No one wants that. Is what he says.
Yeah,
I
they
just
do.
think if he...
I've always
if he
wished I
an
had
afro,
big. Yeah,
that's so cool.
that could be his thing.
Yeah.
White dude with an afro,
Yeah. He's more of the... He's got that, like, good-looking...
fade.
Yeah, fade.
That was so 2018.
What is he doing?
The Peaky Blinders phase is over. It's like,
Yeah, that's what it was. Except you got the hat.
yeah. OG though. I've had his hat since before Peaky
I know. I
Blinders
feel
was
like
a TV show.
Yeah, I feel like I saw you in that hat in 2009.
Probably. I've had it a really long time. I got it. Yeah, I probably got it around 2009, 2010. I got it at some point in time. That first year or so, and when I was in Boone.
Nice.
Shout out Max General.
Mass General.
Yeah, I got
Mass
this-
General carried that?
Yeah, they had
oh,
it.
it's
So,
probably a nice material.
it's like-
then.
It's like wool. It's Woolrich. I don't know if that's a nice hat or not. I don't know. I think it was like $25 or something, or $30. So it wasn't like really expensive. I've definitely gotten $25 or $30 worth of wear out of it.
Yeah,
For sure.
I've seen you in that a lot.
Yeah. My granddad had a hat like this,
Nice.
and I always wanted one like that. But I've got a small head.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's that.
My
small.
ego's,
Huge.
huge. But I could never find one that fit right.
Yeah.
They were always weird. Like I could always like put my hands up
Oh
here
yeah.
because
You're
there'd be
like
all this.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan Hill's head is. He has the same issue. He says.
Really?
Like the narrow head.
Yeah. It's the portions of my head are weird.
Yeah. I have a big head, I think.
You know your hat size?
Nope.
Me either.
I don't wear hats because I look really weird. And if I wear them like backwards, I look like someone who's like trying
I should
to raid Area 51 or something.
He's trying to.
Yeah. 2 arrests already, by the way.
Oh, it's people trying to.
Yeah,
I didn't
they like
follow up
went
on that.
20 days too early. They're like, maybe we can surprise them.
Yeah, they don't see this coming. I love Joe Rogan's response to that. I don't know if you saw that. Because he's
No.
like, because he's always been a big UFO guy. Then he had that Bob Lazar guy on his podcast. And the things he was talking about, people just went crazy. And then that Facebook thing started.
Yeah.
And like when Joe saw an article about like people storming Area 51, he's like, I feel like I'm somehow partially responsible for this.
Yeah.
Like low key, I feel like I'm partially responsible for this.
I love it. I think it's hilarious. I hope it happens. I'm not going to be there, but
Yeah,
more power to you guys.
I mean, I would love reading
Tinfoil
about it.
hats.
Huh?
Wear the tinfoil hats.
It's easy, man. It's easy to go down those rabbit holes. I love a good conspiracy.
I mean, it'd be so cool if they did it. I mean, how cool would that be?
If like
They
400
just-
people stormed Area 51.
No, it's like they had like multiple millions. saying
Oh
they were
yeah,
coming.
say there we go.
It'd even be better.
But
because they can't just like unleash fire. Like
if a million people showed up, they would have an issue. But like
Yeah.
400, they can probably handle.
they could handle 400 easy.
But you got to think, there's probably only.
But if you get like 40,000,
Yeah, at what point?
I
What's
don't
the
know.
critical mass number?
the tipping point.
Yeah, what's the tipping point? Where they can't, or they couldn't handle.
I mean, because
But if they got space weapons, If they got space weapons.
That's true. Yeah, if they've got like plasma pistols.
Yeah, what if they just like
they've got like all the Halo weapons?
Yeah, they just de-atomized all of them.
Oh my god. Well, then that's the problem. That's where I think the tipping point is. Like, how many people can the government get away with killing without public outrage reaching over that? Because they get away with killing people pretty frequently as long as it's not too much.
Yeah.
Or if it's not Americans, which is messed up. But how many Americans would be the tipping point?
Do you say 40,000? Is that your number?
I feel like maybe 25,000. That's a lot of people.
25,000. That's an arena size.
Overwhelming.
So think about it like a good arena.
Yeah.
It's like that's like a basketball arena size.
Yeah.
People, right.
It's a lot of people.
That's like nuking a Taylor Swift concert.
It'd be bad. It would look bad.
Could we deal with 25,000 less Taylor Swift fans though? It wouldn't impact her at all.
That's true. It would be like a very small dent in her fan base.
It wouldn't affect her album sale numbers at all.
No. Well, maybe just 25,000.
Yeah, that's it. Wonder what the critical mass number of that would be. Just like, I hope some people do it though, because I'd love to read.
I want to read about it for sure. It's like all like they're all talking about how it's like everyone who wears like the Monster Energy drink hats. Like those are the type of people.
Tap out shirts.
They're like they like talked about Naruto running being like the thing. The Monster Energy drink hat got me. I was like,
yeah,
it's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah, they had 25,000 people show up, and 20,000 of them coincidentally happened to be wearing the same Monster Energy hat. Backwards.
Well, me and Josh talked about it, and we're like, Josh was like, "Oh, I'll go, but I'm just gonna like hang out in the back and just watch."
Yeah, I just want to watch
some binoculars.
Can somebody please live stream it?
Oh yeah, you've got to have someone who's willing to live stream it. They have to, there's gonna be someone like.
You gotta think. So, like, if 2 or 3 million people have responded to that on Facebook.
I think business people were like people were popping up businesses.
How many
in the area because of this?
How many stupid people are in that number?
Oh man, at least half.
At least half.
At least half.
Because this is like of the group that's going to respond to that on Facebook.
Yeah. I'm saying 1.25. Now, who are the stupid people who are committed and have the finances to get to Area 51? It's like 10%, maybe. So that's 125,000, right?
Okay.
Now, just convenience factor. They couldn't get off work. Half it.
I was going to storm
500.
I was going to storm Area 51, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get off work, man. I couldn't get off work. I was going to be there.
No one wanted to cover my shift.
I couldn't get off. Nobody could cover for me. I tried. Like 4 other people had already asked off.
Yeah. I even
go to
looked
Bonnaroo.
ahead and I covered 4 different ships for 4 different people and they left me hanging. What can you do?
Jerks.
But even that would be 67,500. 67,500 people storming Area 51. If that's just, and that's like, that's, I think it's less than 10%.
What's your weapon?
It's like 5%. 5% of the people show
Your
up.
weapon of choice. What are you going in with?
Oh.
What you're storming Area 51.
I'm storming Area 51.
You're storming Area 51. Weapon of choice.
Oh gosh. I don't even know. I'm not a very violent person. I don't think. Maybe
you play a lot of Halo. How are you?
Play a lot of Halo. Yeah. Are we talking mythical weapons? Because then I'm bringing Excalibur.
I'm bringing Excalibur.
They're not going to stop that.
I'm bringing my lightsaber.
Yeah. Oh, that would be nice. Because then you could block the plasma alien. Yeah, that's genius.
I nerd rage hard. Don't worry.
Yeah, whatever that bomb that Trump dropped, probably that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the nerd rage stuff,
Yeah.
didn't you respond to the? Have you read that? Oh my God, the name of the book just let me. The Name of the Wind.
Oh my God.
Didn't you? I was supposed to say, did you send me a message about that?
So good. It's my favorite book.
Have you read both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Name of the Wind and the second one. Oh my gosh.
I've got like 200 pages left of the second one,
So,
which is almost over because that book's like 1,000 pages.
dude, it's so good. I think I've read it 3 times now, each of them.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's dense, dude.
And I read them both for the first time in like 2017. So I've read them 3 times in a 2-year span.
And they're
What's
dense.
the second one? If only we had something that could look.
Yeah. Your phone's right there. My phone's over there.
I think it's
Um,
The Name of the Wind. Wise Man's Fear.
yeah, I was gonna say it has something to do with yeah.
Oh man, those
But
books
yeah.
are so good. Do you mind if I pee really fast?
No, go
Okay.
for it.
Just outside, don't worry.
He's peeing in the middle of the room.
Indoor
Yeah. Day in the life of a professional athlete, where the second biggest event of the day is getting up from a podcast to go pee. It's one thing I miss about Boone is just being able to walk right outside and alleviate yourself with no neighbors within miles. Within miles. It's one thing I miss about being up here all the time is just being able to walk outside and pee.
Yeah, you don't. Everywhere's a bathroom, and you don't have to waste water.
Yeah, and like living in a neighborhood with all the houses right on top of each other.
Oh, it's the worst.
Terrible.
I went home and started doing it, and my parents were like, "What are you doing? We're surrounded by houses." It's like it's happening. I forgot.
It's so funny that it's like a thing that you can't do.
Yeah,
It's like illegal. Like technically what you just did is illegal.
yeah,
I guess for somebody to see you, maybe.
yeah. I think on private property you're fine, because it's got to be indecent exposure. It's not illegal to pee in public. Well, it's illegal to pee in public, but I don't think
You're
it's
not-
illegal
you're not-
to pee outside.
Okay. I don't know.
Just think about camping.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Matt could have seen you. Matt's still running.
That's true. Ain't nothing he hasn't seen before.
Ain't nothing we all hadn't seen before.
Yeah, that's true too. I have a unfortunate nude streak.
We all go through a phase. We all have phases. If you haven't had one of those phases, have you really lived?
Probably not. Embracing infancy in adult form.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if you haven't had a good nude phase, then have you really lived?
No. And
No.
you probably haven't gone to college, because I feel like everyone does go to college.
At least in our circles, it's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we all showered together too, so that.
Yeah.
I love telling locker room stories to people that were never around locker rooms at all
Oh, it's great.
in their life. Like their one locker room experience might have been like high school gym class or something,
Yeah.
when they like changed in a stall or something,
Yeah.
or like cowered in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them like about soaping a football up and playing football and soccer in the shower
Yeah.
with 15 other naked dudes.
Yeah. My first locker room experience was like, I think I was like 7 or 8. And my dad took us to the rec center, me and the boys who lived across the street. and me and my friend David, like David saw this old guy naked, and he just started pointing. He's like, "Look at that!" And we both started laughing, and my dad's like, "Get out of here! We're getting out now!"
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, we always had like, it took like, I feel like it took the soccer team at NC State like a couple years to warm up to, because we shared the same shower with wrestling and soccer, and like wrestling and us, we didn't care. We went in butt naked all the time with each other in there. But soccer would always wear their half to 3/4 of the soccer team would wear like their half tights in there.
You're not showering. You're not naked.
But I do respect maybe they're getting like a little laundry done at the same time.
But they have, especially there, people do laundry for them.
That's true.
So.
But yeah, but I do understand because us runners are so weird. I mean, it's amazing.
I don't know. I grew up in locker rooms. Like my dad was a PE teacher.
Yeah, true.
So like I've been in and out of locker rooms my
terrified of locker room when I was
my entire life.
Yeah,
and I mean I was probably 5 the first time I went to a locker room.
Yeah.
With people changing and naked. Like,
doesn't mean anything to you.
No.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, it's hilarious to just like watch the confusion on their face. It's just like, you did what? You put what where?
Yeah. Wait, someone peed on the ceiling? I won't name any names for confidentiality, but
yeah,
there's a guy on the NC State team who could pee on the ceiling. It was amazing.
One of the most impressive things I ever saw was a mutual friend of ours being able to run and pee at the same time and not pee on himself.
Yeah, I heard about that, and like fast.
Yeah,
like he could run at like sub 6 pace.
Yeah, we were running like sub 6 pace down Watauga River Road when he whipped it out and just started peeing. And didn't get a drop on himself.
It didn't break. Like he ran just as fast.
No, he didn't slow down.
It's so difficult. I don't understand how that's possible. But I mean, it is because he did it.
I consider it a superpower.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's a real life superpower.
No bathroom breaks during runs.
Yeah,
it's just extra training. All the time.
I don't stop to use the bathroom at all on my runs. I just keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep running.
I mean, I'd have to pee my pants. I don't even think I could pee my pants. I'd just be so uncomfortable that I could stop. I'd have to stop running.
Yeah. I'm trying to think I wonder if I could pee myself. I like to think I can do whatever I put my mind to.
Yeah. I mean, I could definitely poop myself because there's those moments where like...
Oh, I've definitely pooped myself.
Comes out.
Oh, I've definitely pooped myself.
Especially while running, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't pooped myself this year, but I've definitely pooped myself within the last 2 years.
I went to the bathroom at Zap and ran like 200 or 300 meters down Blackberry and had to go again. And I couldn't make it back. So just went on the side of the road.
Yeah, I've been in like people's yards,
behind
their houses.
The best for me is a dumpster in downtown Raleigh. I pooped behind a dumpster.
I thought you said you pooped in the dumpster.
No.
I was like,
with heavy traffic.
You got in a dumpster.
Hey, it was
a dump.
I was
you dumped in a dumpster.
Like people walking by, cars going.
Are you the reason they have those signs that say no dumping?
Yeah, that's
next to the dumpster. That would be a great picture.
Yeah, just pooping next to that sign.
Pooping next to a no dumping sign.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to think about it because there's one of the parks we run from, right by High Point, and it's like goes to the Greenway. But there's like right before you pull into the parking lot, there's a big no dumping sign on the side of the road there. Like I don't know where people would dump at. It's like weird that it's just like
stuff like
it's just like it's an awkward place for that sign to be because I guess people could just like throw stuff away out into the park. But like it's just like a little grassy area.
That'd be shitty.
So yeah, I was just like, I don't know. Whatever. It's whatever. It just makes no sense to why that sign's there.
Yeah.
It always confuses me.
Yeah.
So next time you're in High Point, we'll have to get a picture of you
Pooping.
assuming the position.
Yeah. It would add to the list of very inappropriate pictures that people have of me. Or videos. Probably you too.
Yeah, well, I know some like. Well, we got Josh to jump off your balcony.
Oh my god. His poor back. He's getting married.
Yeah, I'm in it.
You're in it.
I'm in it.
Nice. Yeah,
Reminds me, I've
that
got to
makes sense.
Order my tux. Yeah, I saw Bobby and Manzi. Both Bobby came to the race in Long Island.
Yeah, sweet.
Um,
I'm sure Bobby. It's not far from Bobby.
no, I was like 15 minutes from his house.
Yeah.
He said,
He's getting married too.
"That's the word on the street."
Discreet.
They keep asking me when I'm getting married. Angelina asked me that the other day. I said, "Coming from the girl that's been engaged for 7 years." Asking me when I'm going to get married.
Yeah, you're the only one who could get away with saying that to her.
Yeah. I just like looked at her like, "You're asking me that question? You're asking me that question?"
I didn't know she wasn't married.
Huh?
I didn't know she wasn't married.
No, her and Omar been engaged like for like 7 years.
Yeah. Well, I don't get it. Like, why does it have to be a thing? As long as you're like committed to each other, that's like the important thing, right?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like how it is for Ryan and I.
Yeah. A lot of people.
I'm not into like all this like stereotypical BS, man.
I don't like
I want to join the system.
The traditional labeling of who I am with you.
The structures of American societies shoved down our throats.
Yeah.
Just want to be free, man.
Yeah. Yet you have that ring on. Wrong hand, though.
Yeah, wrong hand. This came out of a 25-cent machine.
Nice.
It's plastic.
I feel like you could, if you like had to pick up rings, it'd be like obsidian.
I don't know. I mean, we do have tattoos, kind of.
Yeah.
So, like, she's got a female version of this, but if we were to break up, nobody would.
No,
know.
yeah, they wouldn't know. I don't think. I would know.
Yeah, but,
Everyone who knows
yeah.
you guys would know.
Yeah, but like,
But they wouldn't be like,
I wouldn't have to go get her
"Oh, is
name.
that your girlfriend?"
Yeah, yeah. It's like I wouldn't have to get her name covered.
It's
up.
pretty cool too. I like that guy.
Yeah, she drew him.
Yeah, he's pretty fun.
I call him Eddie. Got Eddie, Larry the Crow,
Nice.
Eddie and Larry.
Friends.
They're friends.
Nice. Flex.
They hang out with Sid. I don't know. I just called him Sid. I just realized I didn't have a name for him.
It's like from Toy Story.
That's yeah. I don't know.
Maybe
Sid just
somewhere.
seems sinister. I was
Yeah.
trying to think of a sinister name for that.
Sid.
No, this is I'm deathly serious, but I like to party. Because he has a party hat on.
He has a party hat on.
He has
It's
his
the
party
top
hat.
hat on.
Yeah, he has his
He's
top.
fancy.
Yeah, deathly serious, and I like to party
Fancily.
fancy.
Only at country clubs.
only at country clubs that specialize in 1800s themes.
Yeah. Steampunk.
Yeah,
Steampunk country clubs.
steampunk country clubs.
Yeah.
I would join that one,
It doesn't exist. Well, maybe it does. Probably in, like Germany.
dude. So all right, this is so when I come up with something stupid like that, I'm like steampunk country club, like it has to have been done because I'm not clever enough or smart enough. Like if I'm smart enough to think like. If my dumb self could come up with that idea,
Someone else has.
somebody
But
already
has someone acted on it?
they had to have.
You think?
There has to be some like underground.
Well, there's definitely like
Hipster.
steampunk parties and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But a physical country club devoted to steampunk. And if it's a country club, what are the requirements of country clubs? I've never been. Do you have to have a golf course? I feel
just-
like they all have golf courses.
You have to pay a lot of money. That's the number one rule. You have to pay a lot of money.
And you have to play sports that cost a lot of money.
And you have to play, yeah. So tennis, golf.
Golf.
Which is funny because tennis is actually not that expensive, but it's a country club.
You can play golf with crappy golf clubs.
But even crappy golf clubs are expensive.
That's true. Unless you go to Goodwill.
Yeah, true.
But then they're like really bad.
But yeah, and then I mean, even then, like if you think about like if you try to go play at a cheap golf course, it's still like $30.
That's true. Yeah.
Like it's not cheap. It's not cheap to play.
Yeah. So steampunk with all of that, you think that exists?
What would their golf carts look like?
Like horse-drawn buggies,
Yeah.
right?
With like a little steam engine thing coming out the top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a pool, but the pool is like black, like the water's dyed black.
Yes, of course. And they serve like only cocktails that like steam.
Yeah.
Those like weird trendy hipster bars.
Yeah.
Like from New York City. Serve all those weird concoctions that are like green.
Yeah. Science.
We're gonna start this. Yeah, it's science. It's chemistry at the end of the day. But yeah. Word. So what's next?
Next, I think I'm doing the Twin Cities 10 miler.
Okay, 10 mile.
And then
Also good people up there.
great people. Jim Estes.
Yeah, Jim Estes is
He's
awesome.
up there now. We've got good. He's like, who do you want? Pete sends him a message. He's like, who do you want entered in that race? Is it that hippie looking guy? we go back and forth, and it's pretty fun. They've been here before.
Oh, have
Yeah, Jim and
That's cool.
I think for the Cameron Bean house
Really?
unveiling. I think they were here for that. But I'm doing that, and then a half. I might do Valencia or I might do Richmond, depending on how fit I am at either
When's
point
Richmond?
in time. Richmond's like November 14th or something, second week in November. I kind of want to do it both because Richmond's my home crowd,
Yeah.
but Valencia's got like
How far is Richmond from?
here
No, not here.
5 hours
From you.
From me. Wait, I can get to Richmond in 45 minutes to an hour. It's like 5 hours from here.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I meant, like from home.
Yeah. So if I would like to do Valencia and then like be like, let's do one more. Why not? And then take some downtime and then Trial City.
Trials,
make that team.
February 14th,
29th,
29th,
Leap Day,
Leap Day. That's right.
ATL.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going.
finally in the southeast.
I'm going. I'm gonna go watch for
You
sure.
are?
Oh, hands down, absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
I've got too many. It's in Atlanta. It's close, and like I've got too many of my friends that are
One
racing,
minute running. True.
right?
True.
Like I want to go watch, like, because like after this cycle, like I'm gonna get kind of, if for some odd reason I run another cycle,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna get removed, right? Like I'll be the older guy. I'm already the older guy, but like there'll be less and less people that I have, like really close.
That you're really close with,
Yeah.
who are in the running world.
Yeah, that I'm really close
Oh, well, I'm gonna be here forever, so
with.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna run until I die.
yeah. I mean, I might run another cycle. Who knows? We'll
Yeah.
see. Maybe I'm not gonna do the 5K. If I was gonna do anything, I'd just move straight to the marathon.
Yeah.
5K is too hard.
Oh god, 5K is hard. People who are good at 5K, I respect.
I was trying to have this conversation with Moen the other day, and he kind of agreed with me, but kind of didn't. But a lot of that, I think, was the way that Moen runs his best races. But what I was trying to say is like when you can hurt longer during harder and longer during a bad 5K than about any other race.
Yeah, like if it's not going well.
Yeah, if it's not going well,
it hurts.
Like if you're hurting at the mile mark of a 5K,
You're done.
it's a death march.
Yeah, it's the worst.
And it doesn't seem like, well, it's only 2 miles, but it's like, even if it's just 9 or 10 minutes of hurting, it is a bad hurt.
Yeah, it does not. It's like indescribable. Like it's like you're rigging for like 2 miles.
Yeah, you're rigging for 2 miles.
And you're not running fast because you're still going to be able to run like 69s to 70s.
Yeah.
And,
but they're going to be the worst.
But they feel so hard.
They're the worst 70s you've ever felt in your entire life.
Yeah, yeah. 5K is tough. But if people are good at it, they can they crush it. Like people who are good at it are like, I feel like they don't feel that pain. I feel like they're just
have a different way of dealing with it. But yeah.
Yeah, or they just have this like system where they can hit it. They've gotten there. It's hard though, man.
Riley Masters was joking. Did you see that USA's 5K where Shalima went out like 57 or whatever it was?
Oh yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
And Woody Kincaid.
Riley was joking that Ron and I were together at a race. I can't remember what race it was this summer, and it was after USA's, and he's like, "Dude, I was next to last at the quarter, and I came to him like 60, and I was contemplating retirement." Like, because at that point in time, the next 11 laps
are gonna be so hard.
Are gonna be so brutal.
Yeah. I can't believe some of those guys, how fast they ran and like how they like ran that. So funny. I was legit. I was laughing. I was watching it and I was laughing. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah. This is so cool.
They're torpedoing this race.
Yeah, they're like playing a game.
Yeah. Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Just no care.
No.
And it's not the Steve Prefontaine, like, I'm going to take this from the gun, no care. This is like...
Yeah, it's not like a grind. It's like, I'm legit, I'm going to run 60 and then I'm going to run 70.
I'm just going to legit nuke this race.
Yeah. I'm going to put so much crap in all of your legs that you're going to hate me.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good race.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Yeah. That Chalima was definitely... always entertaining to watch, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Never know what you're going to get.
No.
Never know what you're going to get. So, trials, end of February.
Yep.
Probably not a spring marathon.
No.
After that.
Well, hopefully a summer marathon.
Summer marathon. So maybe...
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess that's yeah, I mean, shit.
Nothing planned. Nothing planned after the trials. Just make that team. Yeah. It's that simple.
Yeah, just Tokyo.
Make the team.
Just make the team.
And then you run Tokyo. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, you've run 2:12. There's only a handful of people in the country that have run that fast or faster.
Yeah, so far.
So you're in the conversation.
Yeah. And we can run faster. A lot faster.
I don't have any doubt.
But
no doubt at all.
No doubt. I feel you.
What a story, though.
Yeah.
What a story it'll be.
Hope so.
Will you come back if you make the team? Will you come back to the podcast?
Oh, hell yeah. If I don't make the team, I'll come back to the podcast.
Oh, if you don't make the team, I'm not asking you to come back.
Yeah, good.
I'm just kidding. But, yeah, man. I just wanted to, let everybody kind of see that and talk about, because some friends and some people that I know have got some really crazy stories and things that they've been through, and they're these awesome people that I enjoy sitting around, and this honestly is no different than really
this is about what we talked about anyway.
Yeah. And highlighting this because so often people were like my friend Graves.
Yeah.
He's trying to kind of get back into running or whatever, and he's been struggling with some injuries since he kind of got back. And,
yeah.
Moen actually sent him that thing that you did, the down but not dead or out.
Hurt not dead.
Yeah, hurt not dead thing.
Yeah, that was George Alex.
And talent doesn't go away.
No.
If you can just continue to ride through the storm.
Yeah. Just.
And keep putting one, and never and not lose. I guess this is actually a question we've never actually talked about, really.
Yeah.
Because like I know I've struggled with self-belief coming back.
Yeah.
From the outside, it doesn't look like you have, because I feel like
Yeah.
you have. I feel like you have the utmost confidence in your ability as an athlete.
Yeah.
Like when you're on, like it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's legitimately terrifying.
And like it's hard when you're going through the injuries or the down times
Yeah.
where you're freaking like going through chemo. It's like it's so hard, but like I just focus on like it's like I believed that I was going to make the Olympics when I was in 3rd grade, and I still believe it, and I'm never going to stop believing it, even if I'm like 80 years old.
Donnie Cowart and I had this conversation the other day, and because Donnie's roughly my age, Donnie's 32 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, to still be doing it at our age, he's like, we still have to have illusions of grandeur.
Yeah, 100%. I like.
There's something wrong with us.
Yeah.
We have these incredible illusions of grandeur.
Yeah, and you have to, because like you get people who like, I don't know, get into boxing, and they're like looking at the top guys, and like or even running, for example. If someone came up to me and was like, "Do you think you're better than Galen Rupp?" I would say 100%. Even though he's run faster than me in every event he's ever ran. But I still believe,
you believe
wholeheartedly that I'm better. And I don't, like, people are like, yeah, but you can't say that because he's run faster than you. I'm like, I'm going to be better. It doesn't matter. I believe it even if it's super delusional. And like...
You have to.
Yeah, I think that you just have to, like... believe in yourself. And I mean, I still believe in like Santa and weird like magic shit too, because I think it's so cool and I want it to be real so bad. So why can't I believe that I can do something that someone else has done?
Yeah.
A human.
Yeah. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
Right.
Even if some people say it's improbable. I bet 9 out of 10 people like 3 years ago would have said that, oh yeah, Andrew's not going to be relevant at all in distance running, excluding like my close friends that are awesome and believe in me. But like, I bet if you just ask like a handful of people, they'd be like, yeah, hasn't done anything for 3 years. His times have gotten slower. Like, he's done. But
you're not done, son.
I'm not done yet.
Not done yet. Just getting started.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still young.
Yeah.
And as long as
young
you're...
legs.
Yeah, and that is one thing. I mean, the crappy thing about injuries is you've missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is...
I don't have a lot of miles.
You don't have a lot of miles on your legs.
No, and even then I wasn't a high mileage guy.
Yeah, because you weren't cranking out hundreds in college.
No, and...
Which is ironic that you ran at NC State and weren't running a lot.
Well, and now looking back on it, we counted everything as 6-minute pace, and I did not run everything at 6-minute pace.
I don't know. Every time I ran with y'all were hammering. So
yeah, well, we would hammer every now and then, but there's definitely, I'd say, all my miles.
But that was like random. It was randomly for like long runs on the weekend.
Yeah,
in town.
And like we crushed long runs, but the like random, I'd say if you took a random week, I always. And told me what I wrote down, definitely 5 miles longer than, like, my mileage was 5 miles more than what it actually was. So,
that's fair.
I think my max mileage is like around 85 in college. But I have hit some hundreds here and held up all right.
Yeah, well, they fixed what was
wrong.
Ultimately probably causing all the, because when you're not getting blood supply to things.
Yeah, then it just throws everything out of whack.
Yeah.
Like if you have, even though I might not have had a calf injury, my calf's not working, so everything in the same lines working twice as hard.
Yeah, everything up
that
the
gets
chain.
Hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's, like my friend Brian, who Graves is dealing with some Achilles issues. It's like, it's not just the Achilles is the problem. Very rarely is it just that. It's the whole kinetic chain is important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been incredible watching you just like crush.
I just want people to know that like patience, being able to hit your head against a wall 100 times and know that the 101 times the time is going to break, and then do it again and realize the 102nd time No, just like tenacity, patience. Like if you have that and you believe in yourself, like just wait it out. Like dark days never last forever.
Oh, I've stumbled on this thing, and I've kind of said it before, but I've like been honing it a little bit recently. And a bunch of us were even kind of talking about this after one of, I think it was actually Pittsburgh. It was after this, like we were hanging out at the like social gathering after the race or whatever. And so it's a bunch of guys that are all some of the best milers in the country, and we're trading old war stories and stuff, and we're talking about just like the different programs that people come from and everything else. And you've got people that, or we got to talk about this thing, and like Mullen and I've talked about this a lot. That's like, if you have like talent, hard work, and there's like three things that are part of like good running. It's like talent, like physical talent.
Yeah.
Like if you can't move well, like there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Right. Work ethic.
Yeah.
And then the mental side.
Yeah.
If you got two of the three, you can go really, really far in the sport. If you got three of the three, you
have a chance to do something
special. You have a chance of doing something really special. But within that, like I realized that there's this varying, like if you take the talent, just isolate the talent level and psychopath meter,
yeah.
It's this sliding scale,
yeah.
right? And a lot of us are kind of around here, but some of them are legitimately
crazy,
like borderline personality disorders.
Oh, for sure.
And they're amazing people to be around. It's hilarious, but like it is funny because like you do have the ones that are like super super talented, and they're like pretty normal people.
Yeah, you're like, well, that's just like I would pass this person on the street, and they'd just be like, chill and
they're just
whatever.
Like pretty normal people. But then there's the flip side of that.
Yeah, that's some nutcases.
There's. And it's just like you're willing to do some you're willing to go to some extreme lengths to be good at your craft and the thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
And that scale is what's I think so funny to.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because it's a sliding scale. Because very rarely are those two
maxed out.
Yeah, they're not. I can't even think of somebody off the top of my head. Because like I look at somebody like. Because like we're taking hard work outside, we're thinking like everybody works hard. Like that's again a professional athlete.
Once you get to
once you get to be a professional athlete, like you have to work hard.
Yeah.
And that is not like I feel like Kipchoge's just like extreme talent, but he's like a very normal monkish like person.
Humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the most unassuming, nice, humble person that you probably could ever meet.
Now who's the opposite? Whose name are you going to drop as being a psychopath?
Brandon Hudgens. Mildly talented. Insanely.
Nah, you're more than mildly talented.
Yeah. I got some talent. I'm not, but I definitely think mine's a little bit more.
Swayed towards psychopath.
Yes, swayed towards personality disorders and illusions of grandeur and psychopath tendencies.
Yeah.
I'm on that spectrum a little bit. And then there's the poor people that have neither.
I know, gosh. The people that just like, I love those people though, like the people on your college team that just worked so hard to get like a top 7 spot. And like they just bring, I feel like that.
Oh, I was talking about like not even having the hard work either. It's just like mystery to them. Like it's all a mystery. Like
talking about the lopers, just like
talk about what we call the ham and eggers or the steak eaters and bus riders. Like they're just there.
Yeah, the human
Like
couches.
Graham and I were joking about this earlier. We were talking about some stuff because he's Graham's helping coach at a middle school now.
Yeah.
And so like he and I were texting about stuff, and I was joking. I was like, yeah, for some people, I feel like fitness is a mystery.
Yeah.
Like it's like this mysterious thing that they hadn't figured out how they get it. It's like you hadn't told them the secret.
Well, and we've been like doing what we do since like forever.
Yeah.
So we understand it so thoroughly. And like,
Yeah.
how do they not get it? But then we've had like 15 years of ingraining it in our system.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. It's just like, what is fitness?
What is fitness?
I guess it's maybe endurance, zap endurance.
Zap endurance.
I don't know. But anyways, it's been awesome because like the thing too is like knowing you for so long and knowing how much like doing well at this means to you.
Yeah.
And like knowing the struggles that you went through, like to see that like come full circle and you be rewarded because it could have like, yeah,
Could've
like
not
you said,
worked.
like, well, yeah, it could have not worked. You could have walked away. And I mean, so many of our peers have walked away during those times and not given up. So I think it's certainly a story to highlight and talk about because I'm one of your biggest fans and I think it's awesome. So
You're the best.
I love you too. You know that.
Yeah.
So, but if people will follow you, find out about you, see you, do weird stuff, look at half-naked pictures of you.
Yeah. Insta, Twitter, Facebook.
At Colley Andrew. What is it?
I don't really. See, this is my problem. I need to figure this
I
out.
know my sister has a friend named Andrew Colley as well.
What?
Yeah.
Is he Australian?
That's not you.
It's not me.
I wouldn't let you be friends with my sister.
Colley Andrew.
Yeah, at Colley Andrew.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you can find it. That's crazy. I know there's a Andrew Colley in Australia.
Did you know there's a black Brendan Hudgens?
That's cool.
I've seen him on Google when I Google image search myself.
That's what I saw that I saw that the Aussie Andrew Colley had the blue check and I was like, that's on Insta, you know how you can get the like, verified.
I know what the blue check is.
It's like how
We're all just trying to be blue checks.
we're all just trying to get that blue check. Craig's got it.
Oh, does he? I hadn't paid attention.
I think he does. I mean,
he probably should.
He should, yeah.
Because somebody could definitely make a fake account of him.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be pretty good too.
Should we do that?
Maybe.
Should we not do that?
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna. do that.
We're definitely not gonna do that. For sure, not gonna do that.
I just looked at the microphone.
Yeah, he's just like,
we're definitely not gonna do that.
Definitely not gonna do that. Yeah, dude. So we'll wrap this up. Thanks for
Of course. Yeah.
Love you, man.
Anytime. Love you. Love this.
Yeah, it's good to be back here.
Yeah.
So good chill time.